his team isn't paying attention to.
At times, if you listen to all, the stuff that's out there being written, been said, it becomes a distraction within. But within our bubble, we keep it tight. And we just stay locked in the moment and locked in the competition.
It's the fourth straight Sweet 16 appearance for Michigan, who are the only Big Ten team left standing, despite the fact the conference landed 9 teams in this year's tournament. Red Wings are back in action tonight. They're in Nashville for a game against the Predators. Coverage starts at 7:45. Football is on the agenda today at Michigan State as the Spartans began spring workouts in East Lansing. Those practices will wrap up on April 24th for Michigan State's annual spring game at Spartan Stadium. At the ticket update desk, I'm Tony Ortiz. For more, stay tuned to 97.1 The Ticket and radio.
Berg Road.
Performance. You get 42 from Brooks and Brown, and I know Rico, you nailed it, and you'll go on your own tangent about it. But Sean D. Brown was the game's MVP for what he did defensively as much as offensively. They survive LSU. They get to play a Florida State team that I think they'll be favored against. But it begs the question, and I know that such a well-regarded, passionate, educated, nuanced college basketball fan base such as Michigan will be ready to talk about this. The Senate. And because you guys are so high level with college basketball, I thought I would ask a high level question. Here's the thing, Mike. Vibes are back. I said it last night. It had nothing to do with Shawnee Brown's defense, or it had nothing to do with the fact that Eli Brooks and Brown gave you 42 points in games they will never duplicate ever again. No, it was just the vibes. The vibes that Isaiah Livers gave his team. That was it. That was the X factor. That's in one shining moment. It's just going to be 15 seconds of Isaiah Livers. Just vibes. Wearing a not NCAA property shirt while your friends are playing and the NCAA is getting what they want. Amazing wardrobe choice.
Can I say something about that real quick?
Sure.
We got to get to the game. But as I'm watching the game, my wife is sitting next to me. She says, "Who's that wearing the shirt? That doesn't even make sense. They're still playing the game."
That's right.
Exactly right.
It's like wearing a shirt that says not a fan of pizza while taking your second bite of the 8-corner pep.
Evergreen Road.
What they need to do, it's the passive protest. And I understand a lot of people do it. If you want real change, you don't play the games. It's going to require sacrifice, and you're going to get booed, and people are going to say you put on a team, or you put on a sport. But from years on, you'll be Kurt Flood in baseball free agency. That's what you'll be. So let's do the deal here. Because I think a high-level fan base requires a high-level question. Something that's complex, something that requires thought, and I want to ask you that question right now, okay? And I don't want anyone to be intimidated. I know this is a very difficult question. Again, high-level minds require high-level questions. That brain, that cranial stimulation. You ready? Yes or no? Are they making the final four? We talked about it yesterday. I mean, hey, Maryland, thanks for showing up. Michigan is the only hope for the Big Ten. They're the only team in the Sweet 16. The conference sucks. Like, we need to just call it what it is. This conference is woefully overrated. Now, can Michigan still be a great team and prove everybody wrong? Yes. But they now have to win games to do it. I think a month ago, they were the presumed second or third best team in America playing a completely different brand of basketball. Last night I watched a team where a couple role players gave you games they'll never duplicate, and you needed every bit of it to escape LSU. That's not the same thing. Now, winners win, and they won. And I think I liked them against Florida State. I know we'll get to that as the week goes along. I think they will beat Florida State, namely because Leonard Hamilton is one of the worst coaches in the history of the NFL. You hate Leonard Hamilton. I do hate Leonard Hamilton. And he makes Tom Izzo's ridiculous substitution patterns look rational. But more on that as the week goes along. I don't think they're going to win, and I don't think they're getting to the Final Four. They're not the same team. They play hard.
Southfield Freeway.
I loved last night early in the game. They started to get cut up on the man-to-man. And Mike Smith is a really nice player. But that was a man's game last night. And at 5'10", they were finding him and driving into his chest and abusing him. That's going to be a problem as things go along. They went zone for a little bit, switched it up, went back to man. Look, they're a good team. No one's telling you they're not a good team, Michigan fan. But when I watch Gonzaga, when I watch Baylor, when I watch Alabama, you're not them. And the injury to Livers is a big part of that. But maybe we overrated the Big Ten. I like the fact they won. I like the fact we get to talk about it this week. And we got a game to watch. So I wanted to provide you with something to really get your neurons firing. And I know you require high-level questions. So, yes or no? Will Michigan make the Final Four? Yes. All that? He just went 539-97-96. He just went full Rob Barbara. Yes or no? That's it. These are your choices. Figure it out. I just threw two flags. Wait a minute. So it's targeting? They're on the review studio. I thought one David originally won for Rico repeating it. Can't do it. The sideline. Yesterday we started to have a nice conversation about the game, and we had people call up, "Oh God, they're gonna blow us, team up, vibes." And meanwhile, you watched the game last night. You trailed for basically the whole thing. You had a late surge to pull you away. It was big time. But that was a really good basketball game. There was some really high-level stuff last night. But I think what is evident to me, and it's where I owe Rico an apology, Dave, Rico was right all along. They're not on Gonzaga's level. They're not on Baylor's level. And I have to be honest with you, I don't think they're on Bama's either. I just don't think so. It's Gonzaga, Baylor, Bama. I think Michigan is a good team. I think they look like they're running out of steam a little bit. And with no Livers, that is a big problem. Because if you think you're getting 42 points out of Eli Brooks and Shawnee Brown, I can't help it. Yeah, I mean, it was fabulous last night, but that's not going to continue. It wasn't even at 5-97. It wasn't even at 21 points out of Shawnee Brown. Like, I think what people didn't realize, because the game was a compliment. And I mean, I said on the Devil's message board, I went on Twitter. Shawnee Brown earned the big piece of chicken after this game with 21 points. He was the MVP of the game. Eli Brooks. Like, guys, not only did he score 21, but it was 10 away. It was probably the 10 to 15 he took away from the LSU point guard. His plus minus was around 35. That's how valuable he was to you last night. It wasn't the fact. Brooks goes in, he hits those. As Mike said, you're never going to get those two to kind of give you that effort again. If you're relying on that, it's going to be an early exit from Indianapolis. But here's the deal. Survive and advance. They don't all have to be works of art. Sometimes guys have to step up. This is not a debate about whether Michigan's good or not. It's not even a debate about whether they're very good or not. They are. They're a very good basketball team. But I don't think they're a threat to win this thing anymore. And I have a hard time seeing them Big Ten being pig vomit, along with Liver's injury, and then watching the actual games, which I know you guys are as dialed in a basketball fan base as there is in America. Duke fan, North Carolina fan, Kansas fan, Kentucky fan, they got nothing to do with it. You are the best college basketball fan base in America. I know that wouldn't slip Audience's name out of your mouth.
That's my guy. I've watched a ton of Bama basketball. One thing has always held true this year. They don't handle success. Bright lights, killer blazers. Did you see that sport coat he had on last night?
That's the way Tom used to dress. Now Tom's out there in a moo-moo.
Every coach is like that, right?
Not Nate Oates. It's cocktail hour in Tuscaloosa. He's got 3 buttons buttoned. He's got a fresh blazer every night. His team feels the vibes.
Nick Saban that guy.
Rash it.
Program. Don't wear tracksuits.
That's right. Tom's out there like he's coaching national soccer.
Every coach is doing that.
Whatever. Not Nate Oates. Nate Oates is out on the patio ordering drinks.
Got Mark
Take care of some
Hughes,
business.
Scott Drew. They're all.
What? Scott Drew. You scumbag. Hey, listen, limited time, purchase a full lawn program. Get free grub control. Free service on
weekend of the NCAA tournament was amazing, and it got even better when we ran it into Monday. Nothing better
Ford
than
Resource
that,
and
especially here on the West
Engagement
Coast.
Center to my left.
Now it's been pretty fashionable to crack on the Pac-12, to talk junk about the West Coast when it comes to both
7
football
Mile and
basketball.
Mooring.
Well, what do we have here? Yesterday, the West Coast returned the hands. The West Coast showed it is the best coast all day long, early and often. And suddenly the much maligned Pac-12 got 4 teams in the Sweet 16. Meanwhile, the alleged best conference in basketball, the Big Ten, has exactly 1. So if you're one of those people who've been killing the Pac-12 and West Coast basketball, now would be a very good time to start. I'm Jim
Speed
Rowe.
limit's 30, but nobody is doing any of what's close to 30.
For the ones finding
Everybody's
new ways
doing
to
40
ensure
to
the job
50.
always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward. We are Granger, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, with 24/7 support and experienced staff at over 250 local branches.
Kelly here.
Call, clickgranger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
East 7 Mile and Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's opponents on Man versus Train. At the
East
crossing,
7
we have
Kelly and
a
Moros.
175-pound frustrated man who's running late for work. And on the tracks we have Bull, a 1 million-pound freight train that takes a mile to stop. Let's see who comes out on top.
You can't beat a train, so don't try. Stop. Trains can't.
Are you one of the millions of Americans who experience occasional bloating, gas, or abdominal discomfort? Join the Align Healthy Gut Team Up and see how healthy your gut can feel. Align contains Quality Probiotic Strain developed by gastroenterologists. It adds more good bacteria
ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Whether you're ready for your COVID-19 vaccine or looking for the right testing options for your family, our Kroger Health team of pharmacists and nurse practitioners are here to help. Our suite of solutions is one of the most comprehensive in the industry, trusted by frontline workers around the country. Visit Kroger.com/COVIDcare to learn more and schedule an appointment at a Kroger store near you. Help Mother Waddles to help those in need by donating your car. Your car donation to Mother Waddles will provide food and shelter to the poorest of the poor. Call Mother Waddles today and change a life. Call 313-WADDLES.
Better bets, bet smarter, and beat the books today. Download the BetQL app today to better your chances.
All right, every day this time, you know the drill. Quick timeout, talk a little bit about betting. It's time for On the Board.
There's a lot of money to be had in a parlay.
Miami needs to win the game by more than 9. The last place a man could be a man.
I guarantee he did it from a position of view.
On the Board, powered by FanDuel.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. This weekend was rough for a lot of people. We're just not one of them. I mean, yesterday, Rico gave you the number that was way over. I gave you Bama -6. I gave you USC. I think the only thing we messed
Stream
around with
Moros
was
Greenway.
Ohio. Our ideas
Cornerstone Village.
3-0. And I'll tell you this. I'm on sabbatical until Saturday. Now, I'll give you some ideas, and I'll talk the talk. And I'm cleansing my soul. I want to lower my adrenaline levels. I've had an amazing 4-day run, and I want to power down these engines and get ready for next weekend. Right, quitter. So, fine, call me a quitter. I'm a quitter who's in the black. Leave me alone. Now listen, scare money, don't make money. I've seen stuff tumble out of my dog that's more attractive than the board tonight. But have it your way.
Oh, that's a great story.
Here we go. Blazers laying 3.5 against the Nets. What? How is that possible? Because nobody's playing for the Nets. Durant and Irving are absolutely out, and it's expected James Harden would be out too.
They got Blake.
Like I said, there's nothing else to discuss. You either believe the Blazers beat the Nets B team by 4 or you don't, and I leave it there for you. Idea number 2, you got a bridge cross. The Suns opened up as underdogs. They are now 1.5 favorites. Probably get out to 2 by tip. But I never like being a short road favorite. Both teams are healthy by COVID standard. And look, Phoenix is getting hammered. 45% of the bets, 87% of the money, courtesy of the Action Network. Not in love with it. It's a look. And then a third choice, right? Just another idea. Rico, early look at Arkansas laying 11 to Oral Roberts. They are begging you to take Oral Roberts. It feels like the Piggies are going to blow the doors off of Oral Roberts.